So you have north-south highways which should be able to allow the south to communicate with the north. So it needs to be clear in both the policy makers and the people of Nigeria that this is what the policy is, that we need north-south roads that are clear. So you need to be able to drive from Kano straight to Port Harcourt on an A1 road. When you come to the south-south, you cannot drive to the ocean because we are uniquely located in the Niger Delta. The Niger Delta is the third largest delta in the world. So from just beyond Calabar to Lagos, that is the Niger Delta. So from Lagos going towards Badagry, you can drive along the shoreline. So the policy says when you come down, and because you cannot drive down to this, there's an east-west road which is now tied to the regional West African route, so that you should be able to drive from here to Ghana. Now from there, you now have a canal system that distributes. So when the transportation policy is clear, and if you keep singing it on TV, you see now that, oh, this is why the east-west road is being built. Government is spending about 307 something billion on that road. So yes, it's big, but if you look at it, that if it were to come to fruition, you can drive from Yaoundé to Gambia. It begins to make a different kind of sense. But if it is to go to Lagos, it's good. But if you learn that you can drive from Calabar all the way to Accra, it begins to make sense. So we just need to be clear about what we need now. What is sad is that the clarity is almost all times hazy because of individual interests. The process of prioritizing what we want to do becomes confused because of politicians. So instead of taking the road that would connect the most cities and still be on the right alignment, you find that somebody will now divert it to here and there. But by and large, it's just to be clear on what our goals is. A follow-up of that is to understand what government can do and what government cannot do. So if you came to the power sector, yes, you need to regulate it. But from what I've learned through life, government need not be in any business except the business is of strategic nature. So if it is not of strategic nature, then turn it over to private sector. You can see what is happening to power now. So they've turned over generation to private sector. They are looking at distribution because it's also of strategic nature. So once we begin to be clear and we sing aloud, you have to keep repeating it to yourself. That clarity, because once it's clear, it is so simple. You then become focused. You know exactly what you want. So if you go to Calabar, they have one of the best water systems in the country. So you see that every house is. So you have to focus on it, that you want clean water. This is what your goal is. So clarity is the key. And then you have to keep repeating it till the people. Nigerians are fantastic people. We are not troublemakers. Once you are clear on your vision and you get their buy-in, you are good.
What should be done about the issue of road infrastructure in Nigeria? Should the Nigerian government bring in more foreign experts to tackle the problem? Does the current road construction problem means that more funds must be pumped into the projects? Some have opinion that the issue noticed on the nation's road are indication that the roads were not properly built in spite the huge amount spent on the construction work. This indicates that the problem of road infrastructural decay is more than the issue of fund, but could be that of proper planning and execution policies.
Well, you see, it is a very big, large questions to answer it very simply. It's the Nigeria is a developing country, and it has a great future to become a one of the biggest economy in the world. It's starting from scratch, and it's doing a lot of work simultaneously. Probably what would be good if there'll be concentrate on prioritizing which project to do and completing it before we start a new project. I can tell the road infrastructure since I came here has improved. I remember I used to drive from here and find big pothole on the road. No, lately in the last 2-3 years, the state of the roads and infrastructure is improving. Yes, it is improving.
It is also clear that some once good road, but that have started to go bad over the time, have not been given the needed attention. If a road reaches the end of its design life and start to go bad, the state or federal work department is supposed to commission a study and design for the upgrading of such road. However, this does not occur as quickly as required.
No, absolutely no. We have just taken it up. We have just discussed it. I don't know whether last 2 weeks you are at our, maybe I would have brought you the papers. We have considered a lot of infrastructure, and there are the topics of our pre-inauguration of our president, Thursday and Friday. There is nothing infrastructure that we have laid out, ranging from roads, water, electricity, communications, railways, road construction, bridges, call them, dams, water supply. Some are very interesting, some are disappointing.
Well, if you have this time will permit us, I want to say thank you so very much. Anything that has a glorious beginning definitely must come to an end. I've often said in the course of this program, if you can think it, conceptualize it in your heart, definitely it is achievable. Otherwise, think big, dream big, pray big, and big things will happen. This is what the wrap of the program. On behalf of Production Crown, I want to say thank you so very much. Wherever you are watching your program, it's an honor presenting this program to you today. Well, you've heard what all these experts have said. What about the big man, the national president of Nigerian Institution of Surveyors? You heard what he said. And other Nigerians and non-Nigerians, what they have to say concerning the state of infrastructure and their various businesses. I appreciate you so very much. Please send your comments, recommendation, criticism. We are here to serve you much more better. The program definitely will make a return. Same time next week. God's willing. Be blessed.